We have reached Bajor. Now let's go in because I want to go to Bajor. I do not see the wormhole. Welcome back, everyone. This is Panickn, and we are back with some more Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons mod. There is the Enterprise, NCC 1701D. Great shot of the Enterprise right there. So when we last I'm gonna get there. Just give me a second. When we last left off, we had sent Philippa Georgiou to the Romulus. Have a little meeting with them, conversation wise, everything checked out okay there. If you guys remember in the last video, other than that, there's not really much going on. These are the relics that we do have. Time crystal, you guys remember this in the show. The flute as well with Picard on that planet when he was Comor. I'm sure I'm not saying that the right way. And of course the mask that Data made in the crafting class with Troy. So those are the relics we have. We have a lot of resources that are overabundance, energy, supplies, dilithium, water, deuterium, and luxuries. So we're not really needing anything as far as that go. Everything is on the up and up except for trained officers. For some reason that's been down. It's okay if that's down because we have plenty of trained officers, so it needs to run through it a little bit. Now, let's see what's going on. We're still trying to get all these people employed. This is 3 academic jobs. Luna is building civilian fabricator. Terra Nova, administration and administration. Why do we have 2 administrations? So we're going to replace that one with mining. And then we're going to turn around and build naval supply. That'll help clear up some of the numbers there. Pinjam. Still needing 4 people here. We already have a farm. We have fusion reactor, of course. Not really seeing anything that we could use or need on Pinjam, really. I was going to do an entertainment, but I don't see it popping up. Population must not be that high. So we're going to throw hydroponics. Alright, shipyards, don't have nothing going on there. A couple star bases that could be upgraded. Let's see where we're at. Captain Star. That's right on the Orion border. We could bump it up, don't really need to. Doing what it needs to do. We'll go ahead and upgrade it. Well, I don't want to because if down the road we take over the Orions or they become part of the Federation, it's going to be a wasted heavy starbase in the back. We don't want to do that. Barzan is not, however, back inside the territory. It's actually on the damn border. Packlins, Lorians, and Tukisi, who we are currently at war with. So yeah, we're going to upgrade that one. Ventex. I think Ventex is in near Sona. I think they'll be okay. Talseti is good. It's way deep inside. Luton Star Station. Oh, that's in Pinjam. Pinjam doesn't need it. It's got armor plating, trade depot, promenade, traffic control. Dexter Cancer, which should be close by, right there. It doesn't need anything. He's right on the Orion border as well. Those are good. With the shipyards open just in case. Can't upgrade this one some more. It's got shipyard, trade depot, traffic, promenade. Let's see what else. I think everything else is okay. Listening post probably wouldn't hurt, even though we have the I don't think we're going to put it on there because we have the Trill and Betazoid between us. That one's okay there. They are upgrading some ships. Let's get over to that so we can see what we're looking at here. Sorry, everyone, I'm just running through to make sure you know upgrades. If you guys don't remember, Go ahead and get this going. We have Hoshi Sato now. We still have Phlox, Eric Song, and Jonathan Archer in control of our science ships. Now, in control of our fleets, we have Christopher Pike. Got that jawline, 33 years old. He'll be around for a good while. Brett Anderson and Philip Bajor. We are going to continue on with our mission, make sure we don't have anything in situation. I'm surprised this war over here hasn't finished yet. It should have already by now. I don't know why they're not forcing the peace out. They might not be able to get through their star bases there. All right, Federation Council session. Greetings, Prime Minister Nathan Samuels. We wish to discuss the ongoing plans to bring Bajoran provisional government into the United Federation of Planets. We have researched the ethics of the state and have some concerns about their pacifist views and whether this will weaken the position of Starfleet and allow other nations to take advantage of the United Federation of Planets. Look forward to your response, Prime Minister. We shall arrange the conference between both sides. We will lose 50 influence. That's not a big deal. If I say this is not my concern, the Andorians will get pissed at me. And if I say Federation celebrates diversity, they will still be pissed at me, less so, but it will cost me more influence. So we're going to arrange a meeting with both sides, a conference between both sides, and see how everything goes there. A conference between Bajoran Provisional Government and concerned dignitaries of the member world Andorian sector to be held on the homeworld of Bajor. The Federation ambassador, Andrea Sector, needs to be escorted to their homeworld to meet Caleb Ed. So let's give them military escort. Oh, wait a minute. Medium intensity. Ain't gonna hurt us none. Alright, so we've got to get... Alright, let's check this out again. Established member worlds of the Federation in one of the incoming states has led to concern in the Federation Council. Diplomats on both sides have arranged a conference on the home world of ascending state. But first we must pick up the counselor from their homeworld and escort them safely with the help of one of our admirals. Present. Okay. So I need to get an admiral down here, which is going to be... Where is Pike? All right, we're going to send Pike just because he's not... I mean, he's on the border, but he's not the main... There's no main threat coming through there right now. All right, a flotilla of civilian transports carrying Slayer refugees from the Antion Pax have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Mars. Okay, so when that happens, we'll jump back over to Mars because we know their population just took a big jump. Bump up the entertainment. Everybody else is working on those. Should clear up. Alright, the surface of Alpha Centauri Tetris is covered in lush forest with massive tree rising hundreds of meters into the air. Interestingly, our colonists have found that nearly all the flora is mobile and to various degrees. Forests stretching for miles will slowly migrate to new areas richer in nutrients in a cycle that seems tied to the planet's orbit. Unfortunately, this has seriously hampered our efforts to develop a colony's infrastructure. Migrating trees frequently cut power lines while smashing our buildings and roads into rubble. Well, find out their pattern and stay the hell out of it. So let's check that one out. We're going to study and we ain't going to burn the crap down. Incoming transmission. Greeting, friends. It has been some time. Firstly, I want to apologize for all the effort you have put into looking for me. My disappearance on Akala Prime was entirely intentional. Pre-flights here have come to see me as something of a god, and why shouldn't they? After much deliberation, I've decided to bring true civilization to these pre-flights. Who the hell is this? I was tired of the short-sighted ethical constraints, tired of the ridicule I suffered at the hands of my peers. Most of all, I was tired of passive observation. What nonsense it is our duty to interfere with pre-flight cultures, to guide and shape them along a path of our choosing, observably, quietly, Observing quietly from the sidelines is just a shameful way to skirt responsibility. It is too late for that, I'm afraid. I'm done taking orders from those beneath my station. My intellect was at your disposal, but you chose to squander it here. I am treated with the respect I deserve. This is my home now with my knowledge and technical schematics I brought with me. I will jumpstart this culture and usher in a golden age. On the contrary, I have never been more lucid. The death of the United Federation of Planets is inevitable. You'd have to be blind not to see the signs. Oh, it may take anything from a decade to a century, but your downfall will come. After you have finished destroying yourselves with inaction, the galaxy will belong to vibrant young cultures, such as the one I am in the process of building. There is little more to say. Bid you farewell. Okay. Papa Giorgio's fleet is fully upgraded now, so they're ready if need be. Excuse me, they're fully upgraded if needed. So you can kind of see the layout of everybody. There's Slayer clutches, the Stantian pack, Slayer clutches, and Shoals, Catlin Union, Cossack, Tholians. Cardassians have a big swath of land here. It's under command. Federation here, Klingons are getting pretty big as well. They're pushing down. Romulans are still held tight, but the Gridian Republic are part of the Romulans, so you technically say that's all Romulan territory as well. Ferengi are really getting at it. They're buying up the galaxy. And there's a Shalak Corporation, Delta Union, Surian League, Bolian, Benzring, Suliban, Lordians. So these are the ones that we currently know about. Wadi, Emirites, Nebright Alliance, Lyrian Star Empire. So those are the civilizations that we know about so far. And Pike is almost at his destination to pick up that ambassador and take him to Bajor, Lord. Betazoid House's expansionism. Betazoid houses have looked with envy at their galactic neighbors' growth and territory and prestige. Many factions on Beta Z have pushed the government to commit to exploration and expansion into the galaxy and reject the isolationism of the past. About too daggum late for that because everybody around you. The crew of the USS Tholius NCC 1747 have successfully picked up the diplomats from Andoria and are now prepared to escort them to the awaiting conference that has been arranged on Bajor. All the Federation are eagerly awaiting the results of the conference and the presumption of the United Federation Council. Prepare to depart for the next destination. Alright, so let's go check this out, make sure we're doing everything right. Make sure we're going to the right spot. And we are. So Pike here has to go. Let's see, we barely got through right there by catching up with the Trill, being allies with them, and grabbing Malcetti in the Badlands here. Are the Badlands even colonized yet? No, they're not. Must have been colonizing all these up in here first. Okay. So we'll have to get some ships dispatched, some colonial ships dispatched to the Badlands. What the hell are the Romulans doing way down here? Oh, they are at war with the Romulans. Okay, then. Wouldn't that be something to have the Romulans down here on this end and that side on both corridors of us? That'd be some shit there. What is in here? This is Temerian Unity. Are they at war with them too?
Angela.
Oh, they're vassals.
The ocean.
Dang it. They're vassals of the damn Cardassians. Well, I didn't realize that war was going on around us. So looking at our fleet real quick, like we are way under, less than half of our available numbers anyway. So 5 of 5, we can hold a lot more of that. So we'll probably, what I'm going to do is have Draconis build one more. We'll have Perma build 2 more for Anderson, and Ed I'm going to have 2 more built as well. We should have enough to build our last Constitution class. extra ones we got coming in. Traditions per, let's check it out. What we got? Adaptability or orbital bombardment damage, defense army damage. Let's go with adaptability. Increase the hold of our planets. That way we can get some more people in. Now, since those three, our fleet areas, are currently building ships. We'll run through the planets real quick one more time. Terra Nova, I'll take care of that. Earth, I don't think there's anything else for us really to be. Well, you know what? We'll do a heroic landmark. I should take that out. Now, what I want to do is, I lost my train of thought. Starbase, shipyard. So, before we go do that, let me see what 3 planets we got here. We have 2 Temperates and a Torrid. So that's going to be 2 human. Don't have to necessarily be human. They can be anything. They can be Tellarite. They can be Temerian, Deltian, Benzonite, Cryos, Celea, Betazoid. So that's the only bad thing, is the only ones that didn't have a bad mark are the Betazoid and the human. So we're going to do 1 human. I guess we'll do a Betazoid. Why not? 1 Betazoid, and then we're going to do Torrid. Oh, we're good on the Gorn. Good on the Cardassian. We'll do a Vulcan one. So we'll send those 3 colony ships to the Badlands to habitate those planets there. All right, reinforced hull. More information. We'll go with regenerative shields there. Oh Lord, there's a lot going on. All right, let's go with new research, physics, AI control. That was the what was it in lower decks? That was the Texas class. And physics research will boost it up. Out in engineering, mining station hull. I mean, we're not really doing mining too much on the mining side, but we'll just knock those out real quick. All right, the Hoover class Explorer has been marked for retirement. The Cardassian class, Nimitz, and Engel class have all been marked for retirement. Pike is now in Moabu. The Trills in Trill territory. They are all they're all heading out. Vulcan, Trill, and Dorian. Immigration proposal. We'll check that out in a minute. Oh, this is it. Okay. Static Empire, representative democracy, friendly. Yeah, we'll agree to it. Coalition Association offer has given Associated States by the Cosmic Assembly. Okay, that's those guys. We have reached Bajor. Now let's go in because I want to see. Go to Bajor. I do not see the wormhole, so it might not have appeared yet because you see where we're coming from on this side here, and here is the planet of Bajor outside of this gas asteroid belt here. There are a couple moons inside of it. All right, so the Federation diplomats met with the potential new Federation members to discuss the concerns, and it looks like the spirit of the Federation original charter was able to help both sides understand the different philosophies and how they strengthen the ideals of the Federation. It was built on by its founders. The Federation grows stronger. I believe we are done. Did Pike get a new gale speed? Hero 2. Okay. Our leaders with pending traits. Not seeing how to give them traits if you can. Shran is still alive at 109. Reed is still alive at 108. Tucker's still around 105. Gabriella Lorca. Oh, we know who this is. Might have to put him in a fleet somewhere. Unyielding, learned, champion of the people. Glory Seeker Security Officer. Commander class. Right? So we get to give him one of these traits. Right now he has Parallel Survivor and Unyielding. That's not going to do us too much. We're not doing anomaly research. That's more or less for a counselor position. That's Army military position. that right there. Military fleet ship damage 25%, 33%. Yeah, we'll give it that. All right. So Gabriel Lorca. I don't know why I keep saying Gabriel. Gabriel Lorca. Okay, we know who that is. Definitely know who that is. All right, so we got Captain Borch, Captain Gabriel Lorca, and Matt Decker. So what is our Briar Patch fleet? Kevlar Garth. Let's get... Okay, now Anderson's in his home territory. We know that. It's going to be a minute before we can get any upgrades on these fleets, though. Systems are currently... Oh, you're going back to Seoul. No, buddy, I need you to go to Terra Nova. So we're getting pretty much all the Star Trek captains throughout the universe, or throughout the Star Trek universe, I should say. I didn't realize that Archer and Lorca and Philippa Giorgio were so close. I thought there was more time, and Pike even. I thought there was more time between them, but I don't guess so. All right, my 3 colony ships are about to pop out here. Trill and the Ferengi have a immigration treaty. Oh, they look like they are building for upgrading. That's right. Which we'll probably switch that around. All right, Federation Council session. Greetings, Prime Minister Nathan Samuels. We wish to discuss ongoing plans to bring the Bajoran government into United Federation of Planets. We've researched it. Okay, we've already been through this, bro. We've already had the meeting with them. All right, 3 colonial ships. Let's head. Let's get this out the way. All right, so the Bajorans and everyone has agreed. Basically, all we gotta do now is welcome the Bajoran people into the Federation, which is what we're gonna do right now. It won't let me. Diplomatic outreach then. Maybe let us do something like that. Advised Noblians. I don't know. It wouldn't let me do in the Bajor. Okay, that didn't go over as too well. Spaceborne life form encountered? Where? Okay. We have learned that the roaming forest and Alpha Centauri avoid certain regions that are home to colonies of native pseudo-insect. These insects secrete a pheromone that can be used to steer the wandering trees away from population centers. Furthermore, the areas where the forest most frequently range have been closed off as nature reserves. Our biologists can learn much by studying the reserves from the neighboring regions. This war needs to be taken care of already. Hoshi Sato? What the hell? How did Hoshi Sato die? Deleuze, old crap. All's old Richard Daystrom. Robert April. We know who these folks are. Robert April and Richard Daystrom. Daystrom Institution. Robert April was one of the ones that got one of the big heroes in Star Trek. All right, let's see. Did we put Rumdar in there? Yeah, why not? We'll put the good Rumdar in there. Wait a minute. Spark of Genius. Now, why isn't he leading the head of research? All right, let's put Robert April in. I was going to put Rumdar, but that's fine. And let's get all these science ships upgraded real quick. Construction ships as well. It'll go through there in time and knock them all out. Now, these 3 here. This is human. So this is a human. That's 14. Torrid. Athos is 15. Badlands Prime. Vulcan will go to the Torrid. Planet has an anomaly. I gotta get that anomaly out of there. Memphis. Let's see, where is my nearest science ship? Blocks, my boy. Need you. And then we'll get you upgraded when you come back. Delu served the Empire for 78 years, retired at the age of 125. So now we're in Society, Advanced Guerrilla Tactics, Special Forces, Wing, Salo, Block, History of Nature. Let's do that one. I haven't seen anything like that yet, but who knows? That was I'm not mistaken, where is our consul? Oh, it wasn't one of our main guys. Wasn't he one of our... I thought he was one of our scientists. So let's move the Vulcan colony ship to Alceti. And I didn't even realize there was another one there. I'll have Phlox grab that one on the way out. And let's go ahead and put in Gabriel Lorca on the patrol fleet. Barzan Starbase has been upgraded. Let's see. Shipyard, we already have the energy weapon. Let's go with torpedo launcher. And facilities, we have listing post traffic. Let's go with our promenade. There's some business at least over there as well. All right, that was Cardassian just came through. Another Cardassian fleet. Still waiting on our other ships to be completed. Each one of them almost got one finished. Shran has died. Man, just brought those names up and they're starting to pass out left and right, or kill over left and right. Right? Got some stuff going on now with the... Let's see. We're on Luna. Anything that needs to be done. Let's go Regional Academy. Technology. There's the Kelvin class. Research station output. Alright, so each fleet just got another Constitution class, and we are working on the next one for each one as well. After scanning, Dorza U.S. has detected and successfully transmitted substantial deposits of lithium from the surface into the ship's cargo bay. Awesome. So that means it is cleared up now, yes? Phlox, you're such a badass scientist. So now, this is our Vulcan colony ship. Can now head Dorza and colonize it. So we're strengthening our position. About to bring the Bajorans into the Federation. Colonizing the Badlands. Getting a leg up before the Cardassians. We can split that space where the Cardassians are kind of stuck on where they can go on this bottom side. They're going to end up losing this because one of these folks will end up taking them out after we end up going to war with them. See that the Romulans are no longer in the area. Ooh. USS Memphis damaged in hostile region. Whilst traversing the plasma storms of the region known as the Badlands, USS Crystal Palace has taken minor damage from one of the many plasma storms that occupy the region. Risk of further damage will only increase the longer the ship remains in the proximity to the area. Fleet Control recommends immediate withdrawal from the vicinity. Yeah, not until you, and it's going to be the same thing for these guys too. Not until you get in there and get that place colonized. It's going to happen just because just because of where it's at. While surveying Malseti 6, Rustiv has detected an anonymous microfrogenic fluid pooled at the bottom of the natural crevice in the planet's northern hemisphere. Appears to exhibit some capacity for independent movement. However, full analysis will require further analysis. Now the Badlands, we got it all. Yep, we know. Pre-flight civilization. Okay. They're still investigating. Must have been a couple there. We made first contact with the mysterious aliens of the Omicron Theta system for now. We have codenamed them Tau aliens until we find out more about them. Okay, interesting. Or we can send a diplomat. That's interesting. Contact. Let's put an envoy on that. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Malseti 1A. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. Special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. Derelict ship. Well, we'll have Phlox check that out. First contacts in. Council. 4 representatives. There are the 4 members, but we're going to bring in the Bajorans, then turn around and bring in the Betazoids and the Trill next after that. Doing so will free us up from being alliance with anyone else. So what I'm going to try to do there is maybe reach out to either the Klingons, see what they've got going on down here, or maybe the Ferengi alliance that they have going up here with the Deltan Union. This is Deltan, Surian League, Deltan Union, Bendrine, Bolian, Denoblian, Ferengi, and Valerian freeholds. So you're looking at these 4 right here, Ferengi, and the Valerian freeholds. Here they are right here. So if we was to get into that one, you're looking at Ferengi territory, all of this. This war here is going to end up us winning this, and probably the Trill getting majority of their territory. And the Valorians right here. There's a lot of open land, territories that we can bring into the Federation. But we will get back to that next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you guys